What's going on today, YouTube? Just was coming out and attempting to help some people. I know I certainly was curious about this when I first got my GoXLR and being able to use a wired headset or a USB headset, just depending on, what your interests are and if you want to be able to keep that wireless ability of, I know it works for a lot of people, being able to get up from your setup, walk away, not have to take your headset off, all that fun stuff. This video is just going to be a quick how-to on how to be able to connect your wireless headset to your GoXLR. So you're going to need a few items. Obviously, you'll need your headset and whatever USB dongle, whether it's that you're using a headset that requires that or the headset itself is USB like this. So then the other item that you will need is a extra, just basic 3.5 millimeter cable. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. I have an extra one from an old headset that I used to use and the cable works just fine. And the other item that you're going to need is one of these. It's a GLI or a ground loop interface. And I will list the Amazon listing to one of these. And I want to say they're like $5 to $8 now. And there are versions that come with the short removable auxiliary cable, or there's ones where it comes with this cable pre-attached to the device. And from what I've heard, the ones that come with the cable pre-attached to the device, they do tend to work a little bit better than the ones that have this external cable, because then it, has all the way in grounding and you don't have to deal with any other issues with it. So in order to get this stuff set up and get everything connected, if you're using a GoXLR Mini, this plug-in port will be on the front. If you're using the full-size GoXLR, it will be on the back. What you're going to do is you're going to take your extra 3.5 millimeter cable and you're going to plug it into the headset or the headset port on the GoXLR. Once you have that plugged in, you're going to take the other end of your 3.5 cable and you're going to take and plug it into the female end of the GLI. From there, you're going to take this plug-in from the GLI and plug that directly into the back of your PC, which it will go into the line in port, which usually on all motherboards is the blue circle that's usually in the bottom right corner of your motherboard panel. So you'll just plug that into it. And then obviously you want to make sure that your USB cable to your actual headset is plugged in. Okay, from there, your computer will probably recognize that you've plugged in a USB device. And then from there, what you're going to do is in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen here, you're going to right-click on this and you're going to open sound settings. This is Windows 11, so things obviously are going to look a little bit different, but even in Windows 10, it's still all the same. So what you're going to do, this right here, the MMX 150 is the USB headphone that I am using. And what you'll do from here is you'll scroll down to more sound settings. Again, this is just Windows 11. In Windows 10, obviously when you open up sound settings, you'll automatically get this box. So once you have this box, it will come up with all of your options. So in here, right click on system and set as default, or I'm sorry, not communications device, just set as default device. And then your chat as your default communication device. Then what you're going to do is go into your recording tab. And right here where it says line in, you will right click on that and select properties. From here, and this is going to be your most important steps, because otherwise whatever headset you're using is not going to work properly. So you will go into this setting, and this is already pre-selected on mine, but make sure that this is selected. Click on listen to this device. And through here, you will then click on default playback device, and then you will select whatever it is that you're using as your external speaker, whether you have Logitech wireless or any other form of wireless headphones that you can't plug in through a 3.5 millimeter cable. So you'll go ahead and select the speakers and then whatever wireless or USB headset that you are using, and then you'll hit apply. Hit OK, and then go back to this. From here, this should have stayed as your system. And then we'll go ahead and just open up YouTube, go to my channel, And
checking out the new trailer
because I have my meter
the brand new
on
Call
my
of Duty Modern
GoXLR,
Warfare 2. This
I can
was
just tell
actually the
already
very
that the
first
sound
Call
is
of Duty that
working.
I ever played,
Put the
and I
actual headset on
genuinely,
and make sure I'm not lying
very
to you.
excited about it. So let's
I can
go
hear
in,
it just
let's take
fine.
a look. And
Oh, I hope. The only downside or to doing this method, the issue you're going to run into is that there is going to be vocal latency. And vocal latency is when you speak into your microphone and it's delayed with the voice coming back to you. So it'll be a second or so behind. Whatever you just said will come back to you, but slow. And I know for a lot of people that does throw them off because it basically is just repeating exactly what you just said back to you. And then for some people that just messes them up. So all you do to get rid of that is you'll go into your GoXLR. You'll go into your GoXLR settings, and here where it says routing, you'll click on routing, and then headphones, you can turn the microphone option off. Your microphone is still going to work, obviously, and then you'll have more of the control, because I know there's some wireless headphones that give you better sound options when you use the software. Like for me, I used to use the Logitech G Pro X wireless, and in the Logitech software, there's a lot of extra things that you can do to increase your sound, better footsteps, set it to an FPS setting, all that type stuff if you're into FPS gaming or whatever it is that you play. Also, this method does work for Astro A50s and the SteelSeries Arctis Pro 9 and the Arctis Pro Nova that just came out, because they have the external bass. So it just won't be all of those steps. So if you want to use the Astro A50, the steps are just a little bit different. You'll plug in the base station of the Astro to your computer, and then you will take the GLI and 3.5 millimeter cable and plug that in to the line in option in the back of the base station. And then all you have to do is just select system in your sound settings, as in the GoXLR system. And you can still use those as completely wireless. And because it's going through the base station and not through having to just have a dongle or anything like that, you can still hear with no latency when you talk. And I've never had the SteelSeries headphones before, but I'm assuming it works the exact same way, that you just would run the GLI into the line in the back of that, go in, change your settings in the computer, and everything will work out just fine. I would like to apologize ahead of time. My dog is down on the floor chewing on her bone, so if you can hear that, I apologize. She likes to get in on everything that I'm doing and wants to be computer famous as well. So with that, I hope you guys have a great day, great afternoon, great morning, whatever time of day it is for you. Leave a comment down below if this did help. I hope it did. It definitely helped me a lot when I was attempting to use any form of wireless or USB headset that I liked more and give me better sound settings, all that type stuff. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment below. And thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one.